What did you see? Who did you tell? And what did you assume? You know, when David was running from Saul and initially went to Ahimelech the priest and gave him a various story made up so that he could help him with some food and a weapon, Doeg, one of Saul's right-hand men, who was non-Israel, actually saw it from a distance take place. But he couldn't hear the actual conversation taking place. And even though he didn't know all the details surrounding it or what really took place intimately between the two's communication, he immediately ran back later and told Saul what he saw and what he thought he saw. Now, the interesting thing that happens next is Saul already has a negative disposition towards David. So he immediately makes assumptions based off those negative feelings and not the facts. By the time Saul reaches Ahimelech to confront him, he's already sentenced him in his mind. But he entertains him to tell him what happened. And Ahimelech is trying to explain the truth of what really took place. But Saul wasn't truly listening. In fact, by the time Ahimelech was done, he had not even taken in the truth. He went ahead and sentenced him to death. Listen, the truth is not going to change how someone has already decided to feel about you. And in this story, 85 priests and their families were all murdered because of what one person saw, one person repeated, and one person assumed. How many times do you share something when you don't have all the details? How many times do we entertain idle talk that could actually be misleading? How many times do we settle a judgment on somebody in our mind when we don't even have all the details? Listen, when we share things that isn't ours to share, when we entertain idle gossip about others and their life, when we make assumptions off of partial facts or truth, when we refuse to listen to truth because we've allowed the lie and the strongholds to take root, we are no different than these wicked men. Be careful what you see, what you tell, what you assume, because just like in the story how it led to murder, it also murders people's testimonies. It murders people's character. It murders people's families. But mostly, it deprives your heart from seeing its own depravity. What did you see?